All information is being provided by a hacker. It is up to you to decide what you believe and what you don't. All player names and clan names have been redacted. This is not a witch hunt. Since starting this series, I've learned so much about how these cheats are being released and how the general public can gain access to them. You wouldn't believe how easy it is and how readily available they are for numerous games. Take this screenshot for example. This is from the beta in 2017 for PC. This shows how a memory hack worked in the beginning. A memory hack gives the user the ability to change portions of the game for their own personal benefit. For this one, the user gave themselves 1 billion resilience, essentially making it impossible for them to take any damage from other players. Now typically we associate a large portion of cheaters and hackers being from the Asian region. Based on information I was provided, China was the first to develop a wall hack for the game upon launch on PC. The screenshot being shown shows the different things that could be used via checkboxes. In this scenario, it is showing a wall hack. The number next to the player ID represents how many meters away the other player is. This allows the user to know when they are in range for that crispy 3 taps to the head with your hand cannon. My source says, China has better bots than EU and NA. Usually the EU or NA bots are replicas of China's cheats. Russia has a big scene too. The first aimbot was from NA for D2 as we know, but the speed hacks were from China. People use spoofers too. IP spoofing is the creation of internet protocol packets which have a modified source address in order to either hide the identity of the sender or impersonate another computer system or both. It's a technique used to invoke DDoS attacks. Basically, it's how people can keep making new accounts to test. As it's free to play, people can make 100 accounts a day, new email, new Steam, and done. But Bungie's anti-cheat hasn't improved that much since the beta. That's the thing. He explained what stream-proof is and went on to mention that wall hacks do not show. Viz checks are being used, which allows the aimbot to work when the opponents are in your view. It doesn't make it look like you're tracking them while ADS through a wall. You can personalize the bot so it allows for flicks or natural aim. This allows you to aim near the head and the bot will pull your shot closer, allowing you to get an easier headshot or body shot, whichever you set it to. The following screenshot was provided to me from a second source who has access to the VIP section of a hacking website. You will notice that the first comment asks why they have lock on target off. The response is that when you are trying to use the aimbot to appear as legit as possible, you don't want your reticle jumping between targets unhumanly and locking onto enemies' heads in the fraction of a second. It makes you look suspicious. The following information was a little unsettling for me to read. Take it any way you want to take it, as this information is not 100% verified, as my source would not provide specific names of clans or players. But my source said, due to these monthly versions, the hacks are being exposed. Streamers capitalized on it before it became known to everyone. Most of the D2 tournament scene is unwatchable for myself and others on Twitch, as we know who uses what and how. It's taking enjoyment out of it. It's sad when some very good legit players will lose. A lot of times though, the streamers who cheat often get told to lose in order to appear legit. They get advised, but ultimately it is their choice. Many aimbotter sellers get tips from these streamers when they win a big tournament. In PvP though, they just can't detect aimbots or wall hacks and haven't been able to properly do so since Forsaken's update. I then asked about some of the biggest names and teams in the PvP scene. He said, the biggest purchase was 5 people who purchased a personalized aimbot together. All are not banned, 3 of them stream. He did mention that not everyone in those clans is legit. When I asked about proof, he said that they go into comms within the forums and discuss how to use the purchased hack. I will not say who. They paid, it's for them to be banned or to be discovered, he said. It was also mentioned to me that these personalized hacks that are being purchased by bigger streamers / tournament players are roughly $1,500 and come with a guarantee on them. If updates are done to the servers, which can be data mined in advance, the people who purchase these personalized hacks will be notified in advance and told to take a break from using it until it can be updated and proved safe to use. I reached out to Luminosity on Twitter, who founded BSK and is currently a player for G1 Esports. He said the following: Let me preface that it's usually very obvious to top players what is normal and what isn't. Hence why when we match people, we can usually tell right away whether a person might be cheating. The most obvious giveaway is when people have extremely poor movement yet perfect aim. When they refer to others on Twitch, are they just referring to the other people who cheat? Those aren't even people we'd want watching tournaments, because the sad reality of it is that the people cheating are simply people who just aren't good at the game. Because I truly believe if you were good at a game, you wouldn't resort to downloading cheats. One thing I don't quite understand is that if these streamers were cheating, it would be very apparent to the other top players watching. Hence why if someone is accused of cheating in a tournament, they either have to stream their matches or upload them to YouTube following the series. He also said, honestly, it seems sort of ironic that some unknown cheater is calling out the streamers who cheat, yet isn't naming anyone. All this is going to do is lead to people witch hunting people who are good at the game and accusing them of cheating. Not to mention, the same teams have gotten first and second in every tournament that D2 has had on PC. The other people who lose in previous rounds don't lose because they throw, so the cheats aren't obvious. They lose because the other teams are that much more skilled and have better teamwork. I agree with Lumi on this personally in a sense that I don't have any proof that these players are cheating. I don't have any proof that any people in these clans are cheating. I have screenshots from within the website, and I have screenshots of a conversation that have come from a hacker. You need to take everything with a grain of salt, as I cannot 100% verify everything. With that said, please don't go out and be accusing anyone of cheating unless you have 100% valid truth to the matter. This is why I redact names of people and clans. This isn't a witch hunt. These videos and the information I am gathering are meant to help make the game better, not destroy people's lives and potential careers as content creators and professional athletes. I appreciate you all watching this video, and remember to head over to the Bungie donation page for COVID-19 and score yourself a sweet emblem for a minimum donation of $20. See you on the next video.